name Hopatcong is Indian. It's actually a lake of many coves. And the lake is 2,800 acres, 13 miles long. There's, as you can see, many homes on the lake, but there are wooded sections of this lake also where you would think you were somewhere in Canada. There's one section of the lake that we call the Venetian waterways, and during the summer it's all slow speed, no wake, and you would think you were down in Lake Okeechobee going through some of the canals in Florida. This is a beautiful lake. We're so lucky to have this in New Jersey.
Sun's just coming up here on Lake Hopatcong, beautiful October morning. I'm Jim Hutchinson with the Fisherman magazine, New Jersey's largest lake, only about an hour from New York City, right off of Route 80. It's a tremendous wealth of fishing opportunities. You've got largemouth bass, you've got some muskie out here, walleye, and of course some hybrid stripers. So before we head out today, the best thing to do in any new location is to stop into the local tackle shop.
Herring is the natural bait of the lake, but the customers use herring, shiners, worms, but herring is the natural food of the lake. That's what everything out here lives and grows on.
Now, like throughout the state, you've got the problems with anadromous herring, right? Mm-hmm. So you supply a lot of the herring throughout the state of New Jersey because they're here from Lake Hopatcong.
They're all from Lake Hopatcong, yep.
So guys,
I'm basically the only one that does it in the state.
May is unbelievable on this lake. It's like prime time. You'll catch in the shallows. You'll catch the hybrids on jerk baits. You'll catch walleye shallow, but at that time the walleye are out of season, so you have to throw those back. The fishery here in May is just unbelievable. You get into June and you start fishing the deeper weed beds for largemouth bass, flipping into the weeds with jigs or worms or bass fishing is really, really great. But fishing at summertime, the best time to go is at night.
Right. And
the hybrids and the walleye bite like crazy at night. You can catch walleye and hybrid using topwater lures, and that's the most fun. Lee's is probably the best facility on the lake. They have 3 launch ramps. It's easy to get your boat in and out. They have plenty of parking. And in the summer, it gets very busy, so you should get here early. And like I said, if you're a fisherman, you want to get off the lake early.
Fall is a great time of year to fish.
Oh, yeah.
September, October, November. What's it like out here?
Oh, this is great out here. The boat traffic gets light. The kids are playing soccer and football again, so the lake becomes ours, the fishermen. And the muskie are biting at that time. You can get them on topwater lures.
Oh, cool.
The hybrid fishing is spectacular. I love it. I look forward to this time of year for the hybrids.
Well, some of the features on this lake is the versatile structure this lake has. It has a lot of rocky areas. It has huge weed beds. It has deep water. The maximum depth in the lake is 50 feet. But usually we target the fish anywhere from 10, 20 feet of water. The lake does have a thermocline in the summer, so there's no oxygen below 20 feet. So you can look at your electronics and you'll see all the bait, all the fish at 20 feet. So a lot of guys, when they're drifting herring for trout, they'll fish that 10 to 20 foot range. For the largemouth bass, we like to target the rocky areas earlier in the year. Those areas seem to warm up. The sun hits those rocks and warms the area up. The area that we just left, we were fishing in 24, 25 feet of water. We just decided to make a move to try to catch some largemouth and possibly some pickerel, walleye. Everything seems to be in this area. We're in 8 feet of water now in a weed bed, and we've only been here for 15 minutes, and we already have a bass about 3 pounds in the boat. We had the first fish. There was a muskie that came up on the lure. Just had another bass come up, and smaller ones, but pickerel, another species.
We get a slam or something? Grand slam?
You're getting close to the slam.
What's the slam?
Well, it would be nice to either get a walleye now or a smallmouth.
Call Gatlin, we're not coming home.
You get a smallmouth and you got the slam.
You know, you ask any freshwater angler in the state of New Jersey knows where Lake Hopatcong is located, but a lot of folks in the region, New York, Connecticut, throughout Pennsylvania probably don't even know about the outstanding varieties here. You know, we were fishing 3 hours this morning. We had 5 different species of fish. Started with the bluegills and the white perch. We had the hybrid stripers, then moved off to a little weed bed and had largemouth, pickerel. We also had a swipe from a muskie. If we had a few more hours, I think we might be able to do even better. There's a great location too to bring the family. There's a hotel in town, a couple of great restaurants here. The Windlass has dock and dine locations. It's really a wonderful destination. You gotta look up Lake Hopatcong in New Jersey. Give it a thought. It's only about an hour from New York City as well. So it brings a lot of folks here. We're gonna find some more of these spots in the future too, here at the Fisherman Magazine.
Today, Jim and Skip fish with the new Fenwick HMG spinning rod. It has double locking reel seats, Fuji guides, and a premium cork handle. The reel was fitted with Abu Garcia's Revo X spinning reel, spooled with spider wire and Visibraid. Also used today was Berkley's new Powerbait Max Scent with an all-new supercharged scent feel that dramatically increases strikes. The new material is soft, yet tough, and was a proven performer on the lake today, and it held up well, fish after fish.